Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with the sinking city, Blind. Now, unfortunately for both of us, I still have that much of those Deep One gold caches to find, so let's get to it. This place got hit really badly by the flood. Something's foul about this one, and it ain't the smell. Keep an eye out for the fishmen. Oxford Lane between Maple and Marsh. Oxford Lane between Maple and Marsh. Oh, okay, it's like, to be honest, a stone throw away of where I currently am. So at the very least, I don't have to do much walking. Although if I have checked that, I probably could have gotten there even quicker last time. Okay, the game actually crashed, which is in fact the first hard crash I have experienced, like, overall in this game, which is not too bad because I've been playing for what, 30 hours? Alright, I have to defeat the monsters first anyway, because I can't use the mind's eye if there are enemies nearby. a heavy golden earring in the shape of an elongated seashell. Apparently, several families lived here only mere months ago. The fishermen went to town on this one, but the gold should still be there. Corner of Ambrose and a walnut. Ambrose and a walnut. Okay, so right here, it's relatively close. The filthy look from an ancient city hidden in the ocean depths. A coin. Okay. Got another place pinned down. Nice and secluded, completely out of anybody's way. Expect heavy fisherman resistance. Lincoln Street between Old Church and Hubert. Lincoln Street between Old Church and Hubert. Okay, so that's right here. Actually, I'm right next to it. Well, I would be if there would be passage through here. Okay, I have to pause for a second, be right back. Okay, I'm back, so... I'm a bit worse at remembering this particular layout as opposed to the other one. A simple golden chain ending in a half-broken link that has been bent out of shape. You know what? It has been a really long time since I've been in the hotel. Let's see if something has changed.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
And also, let's view my costumes, because I have quite a few of those at this point.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
The academic poisoner. Oakmont University has lost one of its most esteemed teachers. The professor of biochemistry from the Department of Medicine, Dr. George Cavendish, PhD, turned out to be responsible for numerous deaths. This maniac appears to have poisoned multiple innocent bystanders in recent days, leaving the academic world shaken. With some of his colleagues, while some of his colleagues admit that with his passion he seemed capable of anything, others characterize him as a talented researcher and a law-abiding citizen. His ex-wife, Anna Little, appeared relieved by the news. He finally got what was coming to him. I am glad that the EOD was able to clear its good name, after all he did to us. Harriet Doe dead. In sad event for many at Oakmont University, beloved scientist Harriet Doe has passed away. The professor of archaeology was found washed up at the Clamshore Marina by a passerby. The Oakmont Chronicle would like to express our sincere condolences to anyone who knew and loved Harriet Doe. Oakmont will mourn the loss of a mind with few peers. Canning Factory murder. The Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. Neighbors reported shouting, screaming, and the sound of a struggle coming from inside. On arrival to the scene, police discovered the dead body of Evernote Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grant family. He had been severely wounded and was clearly a subject of a most violent attack, though no trace of the criminal has been found. The case remains under investigation by the Oakmont police. Insanity spreading. In the recent days, Oakmont has experienced odd outbursts of sudden madness. They seem to be spreading through the city, seemingly at random, though witnesses report seeing university scientists at the locations of the outbreaks. Dr. Philip Grant of St. Mary's Hospital believes it's due to a peculiar kind of helminth infestation that appears to have originated somewhere around the university. He advises citizens not to neglect their health and to visit the hospital for highly effective anti-helmithic treatment at first sites of the disease. Brutus Carpenter retires. Brutus Carpenter, head of the Carpenter Grant family, has announced his resignation, citing old age and poor health. His son Graham has now taken the family business into his own hands, actively engaging in charity. He was seen Tuesday handing out food and medication to anyone in need. "If we won't lend a helping hand to the common folk, who will?" said the new patriarch. Graham Carpenter will also commemorate his appointment with a large donation to the venerated Redemption Church. Okay, that last part is a pity, because it seems he's still helping the order, at least a little bit, or rather the cult. Asylum suicide. Another death struck our city today. A young man appeared at the door of the Oakmont Asylum, crying screaming curses at the staff. Before anyone was able to calm him down, he shot himself on the steps. A doctor at the scene was sympathetic. Another poor soul broken by the disaster, Kay forgive him. The man was calling for someone named Emily. I have no idea who that is. Yeah, that's his sister that they've ate. Which, it's quite horrifying. My diary, part 2. The doctors at the Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. At first they would ask me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of the things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets I told them about the things in the dark, so they kept me in dark rooms, blindfolded. No progress until they thought they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. To keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is it for better or for worse? Well, let's view my costumes. The gangster is pretty dapper. Find out what happened to the robbed graves in the Rest in Peace case. I haven't done this side quest. I haven't even... like, I don't know how to start it, to be honest. This is like a Sherlock Holmes outfit. This is pretty ridiculous. No, I think I'll stay with this. Okay, let's carry on with the deep one, caches. Another one. Hope the beasties haven't gotten to it yet, or you'll have a lot of work on your hands. Maple Lane between Sunset and Levy Coffin. Maple Lane. Levy Coffin is here, and Sunset is here. Okay. Joy Hayden concert. Okay, someone was quite a fanatic. Oh, and the doll has like stitched mouth as well. So he updated it when it happened to the real Joy. Ceremonial dagger. A large ceremonial dagger with an intricately decorated hilt, completely impractical for combat, but its dark, stained blade suggests it has seen plenty of use. Some university egghead seems to have dug up another one of those golden baubles. I saw him trying to sell it, but there were no buyers. Can't blame them. The fishmen never forgive nor forget. Last time I saw him, he was running like mad. Marsh Avenue between Levy Coffin and Deepshore Road. Marsh Avenue. Marsh Avenue between between Levy Coffin and Dipshore Road. Okay, so basically I'm right next to it actually. A massive golden brooch weighed down by milky pearls. Got word from a source about a possible lead. It's close to the graveyard. I hope the locals are sleeping tight when you visit. All of the locals. A corner of Hurricane and Baker. Okay, so right here. And I will check the graveyard again, because supposedly there's a side quest about checking disturbed graves. So while I'm here, I might as well look for that. How is that complete? I haven't... I might have picked up the other ones before, because especially this one in Old Grove. Okay, I'm not complaining, to be honest. I'm kind of relieved. The insides of this bracelet are lined with short spikes. It seems the artisan's intention was to make sure the wearer never forgets they are wearing it. Okay, so I'll also go and visit the cemetery. Because as I said, there seems to be a side quest about disturbed graves. So where would that start if not at the cemetery? I've been to the cemetery, but I guess maybe I haven't explored it thoroughly enough. Especially because there seems to be a house on it, maybe for the groundskeeper or something, and I'm not sure whether I've been there.
Good day to you, kind sir.
I hope that angels will be more merciful to you than they were with me. Oh, poor me.
Did something happen?
Some Danes robbed the graves in the cemetery. If I don't find the body soon, city council will find out. But I have no idea where to start. I'll be fired, I know it. And it's the only job I'm fit for. That's what my mama said.
I can help you. I'm quite experienced at finding people alive, usually.
Oh, thank the angels, kind sir. I'll repay you, I will. You'll find the 3 robbed graves in the cemetery. I marked them, and you don't need to muck up your suit-lugging bodies round, sir. I can do that. Just find all 3 and tell me where they are, please.
Okay, I think one of them is actually pretty close because I noticed something that looked like a dugout grave right here. Well, I guess this doesn't count. He missed an extra life. An invaluable asshole at censoring words. A profusely polite disciple of the Clarkashton till the end. Fire and blood.
These sure weren't ordinary grave robbers.
Unknown. Okay, so that's one of them. During the exhumation of a mage, you need to protect yourself. Use the following signs: an incantation to submerge the magician's mind into a deep astral dream. There's a library stamp at the bottom. Closed section, European literature, 19th century, page 145. Okay, I'll find all 3 graves first, and then I'll investigate any additional leads.
Virginia Cooper, 1887 to... Another victim of the flood. Honorable citizen. Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it. Very neat. Someone spent a lot of time opening it.
My beloved Virginia, I'm fulfilling your final wish. You'll rest in your own house forever. Forgive me I was not brave enough to declare my love to you while you were amongst the living. I will atone for my mistake.
The coffin was barely covered with dirt. A gravedigger could do a better job.
Edgar Taylor, victim of the flood.
Scratches are fresh. Looks broken from the inside out.
Okay, this is certainly interesting, because it's almost like he was buried alive.
All these bites are fresh. Poor guy. His death wasn't fast.
Okay, let's report to the gravedigger before I go to the library, because it seems that's what the quest calls for.
Your cemetery is almost sunken, and half of its graves are ruined. Why do you care about these three in particular?
They were dug up by some people. That's bad. Others are sunken, taken by the mayor. That's not bad. You must not touch what was taken by the mayor, or the waters will curse you. That's what my mama said.
Bye.
Oh, tough times have come, I say.
I guess I have to investigate the library on my own before I'll be able to proceed with the quest. Secrets Beyond the Veil, Pierre Delenald, publisher unknown, last reader Fabian Coswick, Eastern Coverside, Providence Avenue between St. Elmo and Victory Lane. Now it seems those other things are kind of a clue as well, because I could look up that person in the registry, I think. I'll try doing that. Virginia Cooper, date of birth March 21st, 1887, date of death taken by the flood, marital status spinster. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Relatives Brad Cooper, Maple Lane between Polaris and Old Church. Okay, I'll visit both of those places, obviously. It seems to be what the quest calls for. Maple Lane between Polaris and Old Church. Okay, so somewhere on this stretch.
Apparently that's the body I'm looking for. Romantic. Not the first thing you'd expect to see in a flooded city.
My beloved Virginia, I am coming to you. Thank you for the last and most beautiful dinner of my life. I'm holding your hand, and despite its icy touch, I feel the warmth of your love. I will see you in the next life. I'm kind of disturbed by the implications of that, because I'm like 63% sure that I'm supposed to read that part about the warmth of her love as him having sex with her corpse before he killed himself. Which, you know, talk about making an exit. Okay, so Providence Avenue between Elmo and Victory Lane. Providence Avenue. Okay, so here and somewhere in this flooded part. Okay, that's the coffin.
And here's our missing dead man.
Yeah, but what did they want? A greasy letter. Enclosed is a map of the cemetery with the graves I'm interested in. Be careful. No one can see you digging up corpses. There will be a nameless grave. Please be especially careful with it. I recommend you to read Secrets Beyond the Veil before you touch that coffin. 3rd chapter, page 145.
And here's our missing dead man.
Well, I think I'm done anyway. I found all 3 bodies. Now I need to speak with the cemetery guard. Okay.
Oh, the smell. I wonder why monsters didn't come running.
Me too.
Here. I wrote down the locations of all 3 missing corpses.
Thank all angels, kind sir. You saved me. I say, you did. Take this for your kindness. Plus, I will save you a good plot in the cemetery. Save you quiet neighbors, fit for a gentleman.
Silent neighbors. So, what? You have noisy ones?
It happens, kind sir. Many people prefer to be burned than lie in some parts of the cemetery.
Well, I guess it is, you know, for someone who works at the cemetery, I guess it is actually his version of a nice gesture.
That's kind of you.
Mama said, do unto others what's been done to you. So thank you, kind sir.
Bye.
Okay, I'm actually ready to finally continue with the main quest, but I will do so next time because this episode has been long enough. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!